Hello YouTube, Fuzzball back here again, and today I'm doing a little bit of gameplay using the Beggars Bazooka. Now in this one, the gameplay we have here isn't a particularly good gameplay, because I've never used the Beggars Bazooka before doing this video. I thought I'd just use it and see what happens. Now sorry for not having a video out for a while guys, I've been away from my computer all weekend, and I was also uploading to my other channel, so that's why. Now yeah, in this video I'll basically talk about why I don't really like the Beggars Bazooka at all. It's mainly because whenever I get a kill with it, I often think, could I have done that with the normal rocket launcher? If yes, then why am I using this rocket launcher? Because it seems to be every kill you get with this rocket launcher is just, you have to put more of an effort in. It's not like the rocket launcher where you can just shoot at someone's feet or something and you take them out. You actually have to genuinely put effort in. So I don't really, it kind of annoys me a bit because you have to know someone's there before you start, basically is what I'm trying to say. If you go around a corner and you don't know anyone's there, you're going to spend half the game just, you know, loading your gun before you actually get to shoot anything. Now I do showcase a couple of deaths in this, mainly because I want to show the actual way I died in this could potentially be caused by the fact that I was using this and not the normal rocket launcher. Now this death isn't that way, I got backstabbed, there was nothing I could have done about that. Just turns out I didn't notice that my medic had gone. But there are some situations where this rocket launcher is good. I'm not saying it's a bad option, I'm saying that most of the time other options are better. But there are still options where, you know, it's a good idea to take it. For example, sentry guns, which we see later. Now, most of the time, a lot of the kills I get in this are with the shotgun, mainly because I trust myself more. I'm more confident with the shotgun. I'm more confident in my ability to use the shotgun than anything else. And I get quite a few assists in this, mainly obviously because, you know, I'm hitting people with the actual. It's very low damage if you don't get 3 rockets out on them. There is another thing I noticed about this weapon as well. If you're in close quarter fighting, then you have pretty much 3 options. You can either try and gun them down with your shotgun, which is always risky because if it's like another soldier or a heavy, they're just going to take you out. You can try and unload 1 rocket into them, then bring them down with your shotgun, which is probably the best idea. I mean, look at that, look, 2 rockets on that scout and he's not. Jesus. And obviously the third option would be to risk it and try and load up all your rockets, because most classes take it like it's a minimum of 2 rockets unless it's a crit to kill any class, pretty much on full health, that is. So either way you're gonna have to wait. I mean, it's quite a long load time if you think about it. I mean, by the time you're loaded, you're dead, basically, is what happens with this rocket launcher. So that's why I really don't like this weapon, just mainly because of how by the time you've loaded your weapon you're already dead. And if you do manage to get all 3 out on them, it's not even guaranteed it's going to hit them, it's just completely random. Now if you have 3 rockets already loaded and you're in close combat, then that's definitely its strong point. But if you're just walking along but you don't have your rockets loaded, then that's when the weapon lacks. Now this bit here where I got sniped, could I have taken that sniper out if I had the normal rocket launcher? I think so, yeah. So whether or not it's a good option, this rocket launcher, I mean, I took it. I guess it's okay for when they've got, like, I think that was like the quick fix, or that might have been the crit square or something, but it's good for doing a large amount of damage. I mean, one thing the soldier's always been good for is large amounts of damage over a short amount of time. So you're doing 3 times the damage if you can hit in a third of the time, pretty much. So yeah, I personally do not like this weapon. I don't think it's a very good weapon. I think it's just got something novel about it, that it wears off very quickly. you think, oh yeah, great, a new game mechanic, let's use that. Then after you've used it for 1 or 2 games, you start to realise how you might as well just be using the normal rocket launcher. You know, there's not really any point. And I am using the pain train in this because I thought if I'm going to play capture points and I'm using this weapon that I don't know, at least I can help out my team in some way. There it is. So yeah, that's pretty much my opinion on this weapon. What do you guys think of this weapon? I don't personally like it too much. I think it's very, do I say it's very situational in a way? It possibly, yeah, but there's not many situations where I would take this weapon over the normal rocket launcher at all, in fact, because the normal rocket launcher obviously is just many people's opinion is that it's the best one. You know, it's got no upsides, no downsides, so it's probably one of the better options. So the one thing that this weapon is good for is taking out sentries, because it can unload all three rockets on the sentry before the NG has a chance to repair it. So one annoying thing about the soldier is how, you know, it's very hard to take out sentries. You notice it whenever you play soldier, you often struggle to take out sentries. So yeah, I mean, there is a sentry here and that gets me. And one other thing I really don't like about it is it makes a soldier very unmobile, because it's very difficult to it is possible to rocket jump, it is very difficult to rocket jump though, and I don't really like that. It kind of annoys me in a way. And this sentry here, this is my point here, it's very easy to take out the sentry. Could I have done that with the normal rocket launcher? I don't think so. So that's my theory with that, why that one's pretty good. So yeah, take out a dispenser. We're coming to the end of the game here. I know this gameplay wasn't particularly interesting, but I'm just kind of sharing my opinion on this rocket and why I'm not the biggest fan of it. So yeah, what do you guys think of this rocket? Let me know in the comments below, and yeah, be sure to like this gameplay. I really do appreciate that, and give me a subscribe for more. Thanks guys.